Okay, I admit it, I'm a little puzzled here. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Fog's World. Today, let's go back out here and finish some of what we started. So, we're going to work on the creeper farm. So, first of all, fresh chicken for us. Coming our way. First of all, let me apologize. I must apologize. I missed a week. Yeah, I know I missed a week. We'll talk about that in a minute. So you can tell I've done just a little bit of work since the last episode. Not a lot. Just a little. And there it is. Woo! Light as a feather. Look at that. It's almost like I've done this before. So I've got the little outline for the pads, which is good. Got to get down there. But that's pretty easy. So let's go ahead and, so I'm thinking I'm going to have like 9 of these pads, and I'm going to try and get the creepers to come out this way, I think. I don't know if I want them to come out the middle or out the corner. Yeah, maybe the corner would be best, so maybe over to here. Yeah, let's get them to come out this way. At least that's the plan. But first, what we need to do is we need to put in some waterways. So let's go ahead and start putting down our pads. And I brought an ender chest so that I can get in here and get a ton more materials. That ought to keep us busy for a little while. And we're just going to leave that there for now. I want to get the outlines in because once I get the outlines in, then I can put the water in the water channels. So that's the plan. And then we'll just go from there. That's the plan anyway. All right, so I'm going to start laying this down. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about what's been going on. So obviously I missed a week. I'm really sorry. As you know, sometimes things don't work out. It's been a very busy time. Yada, yada, yada. Excuse. I realize they are excuses, but that doesn't make it any less true. I just don't have the time. I just don't. It's very difficult for me to find the time to do episodes these days. Work has been crazy busy in a good way. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like being busy at work. I don't like being so busy I can't do anything, but this is mostly a good busy. So that's not really a problem. It's just it is what it is. But I also have just less time in general than I used to because weekends, it's the summer, so there have been things going on weekends, and which is usually when I record. I usually record on weekends. And on top of that, I've got my son living with me for a while. My oldest son and his wife have been living with us. So we had to make some room for him. And having more people in the house means it's harder to find a quiet time to record. And yeah, so those are the excuses for today. Oh, I had more than I thought I had with me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, those are today's excuses. But I will continue to try to find time to record. So anyway, let me go ahead and fill out the outlines of all of these buildings, and then I will be ready to come back and we can talk about how we're going to do the water channels for the creepers to fall into. And then we'll work on finishing out the pads. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so let me get busy and we'll talk in a little bit. All right, I think I got all the outlines in. We got to put up some trap doors, so I guess that's the next thing we want to do is put in trap doors. I'll just hold on to those blocks of iron because I know I'm going to need those. So we're going to go ahead and put in some trap doors here. There we go. That didn't take too long. All right, now I think the other thing I wanted, whoa, the next thing I want to do, I think, is build up this outer wall, because I'm going to want to cap it with half slabs to keep stuff from spawning on the wall. These guys are going to be part of a spawning pad, but the guys on the outer wall are not. So let's go ahead and build this up. And then we'll place in the water channels. All right, half slabs on the perimeter. We're good for there. Now it's time to do the ice. And what I really would like, I think what I need is, I need some, this actually is going to be a little difficult because I've got to get ice running through all of these channels, and I've got to get these guys all to end up over here. And I can't have any bare patches of ice, because if I have any bare patches of ice, those become spawning spots. Let's throw down a workbench. I thought I already had one here, but whatever. We're going to throw down a workbench, and we are going to make some ladders, because I think what I'm really going to need here are some ladders. I don't know if that'll be enough, but that'll be enough to start. So let's get busy. I need you there. So let's see how this works out. I admit I'm kind of playing it by ear at this point. And now that I think about it, corners are a little tricky, because these guys tend to not want to flow straight. So maybe what we do, if I put you here like this, that's not going to work because of that. But if I do this, if I do you and you, and of course I don't have my axe with me. Whoop, this works better if you actually break it. This has got them pushing over to the side. I'm not sure I want them pushing over to the side. If I put you here, can I get it straight? Yes, yes I can. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be a little tricky because of the intersections, right? The intersections make this a little bit tricky. Because in order to really make this work, we kind of need... We're going to need a block of water here that's going to go that way. But what if we put it here? If I put it here, that's going to flow in this direction. Right? Let's see what happens. So if I do this, it's going to naturally flow in that direction because of that. Put you there and you there. So that guy comes along through here. And he just goes right through it. Yeah, okay, that ought to work. And it's getting to be sundown, so let's sleep. But it doesn't quite reach. Oh, man. Yeah, this one is going to end up looking pretty ugly, but I don't see a better way around it right now. So, okay, let me get busy, and we'll talk in a minute. Well, why does that one work and this one doesn't? That one works. That one doesn't. Is it because of the height of the water? They're gonna get hung up. They're gonna get hung up, and I don't know what to do about it, guys. Unless I line these. There's an idea, actually. If I do this, if I line all of these like this, that's not a bad idea. What if I do this? Alright, let's see how this does. So I come along here, and I'm floating along the edge here. I can't get hung up here. I could potentially get hung up here, but it's not likely. Come in here, I turn this corner. That's going to push me back into here, which I don't want. Doggone it. I want you to push me here. Man. It is a puzzlement. What if instead we use half the water and we only do water channels on the outside? Can I get away with that? Maybe. Like that. Nope, I still got this backwash right here. Still get a backwash. Okay, I admit it, I'm a little puzzled here. We're going to figure this out, though. Alright, guys, it's pretty clear that I have been fumbling around with this for a while now, and I'm not really getting too much closer to cracking this nut. I've got some things working, but some things are still not working to my satisfaction. I've got to figure out a way to smoothly get these guys where I want them to go, and I've got to do it without quite this level of fuss. So, yeah. Not really happy with the way this one's working out. Getting it to turn all these channels and deal with all of these cross sections is proving to be very difficult. So I'm going to set this aside for a little bit. I will go into my test world, do a bunch of testing, try and figure something out. Once I've figured out something in the test world that works, maybe do some research, see if anybody else has cracked this problem. Then I'll come back and we'll work on it some more. But it's okay. I think we made some progress here today, and that's the important thing. So, having made some progress, I wanted to do something different. And here we are. Okay, so I got a question, and the question was, what if we only filled up part of the silverfish farm? Would we still end up with a slideshow? So, I thought, let's find out. So, the easiest way to do that is we got to figure out a way to force this thing to back up at the appropriate place. And the way to do that is if we just put an immovable block right here, what's going to happen is eventually these guys are going to get pushed all the way over. Then they'll get pushed all the way down and in. But when it tries to push past here, this block's going to back up, which means that block there is going to back up, which means that block there is going to back up, which means there will be no way to feed more silverfish through, and that will stop the silverfish farm when the blocks get about halfway. So, let's leave that there. And I'm going to go do a little bit of AFK, and I will be back shortly. Well, it would appear that we have backed up. It is full. So let's go ahead and we'll pop over here. We'll turn this off. Let's come up this way, I guess. It's a little easier to do it this way. Turn you off. And then what I need to do is put some distance between me and this thing so that all of those little critters down in there despawn. And hey guys, hey there, I'm back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go down in there. Now we have a little bit of a problem. It doesn't really work for me to open this up here because if I let these guys out, they're going to all spill out over there. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to remove one of these blocks. Let's make sure I've got my Silk Touch. Okay, so I got my Silk Touch pick. Grab you. And now, I tell you, Silk Touch will remove this guy without releasing the dude inside, the silverfish inside. Why can't, Mojang, why can't you just give me the egg? Why is that? That's so annoying. Just give me the egg. So very annoying. Okay, so we're going to open this up, get a few of these guys here. Alright, we should be good to go here. So I'm going to face this way and face the camera. Hi guys, how you doing up there? How you doing over there? We'll put the gear away. And I want some poison. Shouldn't take too much to get these guys out, I don't think. And then the splash potion of harming. I really think that ought to be enough. If not, I've got more. So let's start here. I don't want to poison myself, though, so I think I will start from over here. Okay, that starts our chain reaction. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. There we go. Do it again. Nice. Okay. Okay, all right. Well, we're a little bit slideshowy, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see what happens when we let the eggs out, though. This is gonna get worse. This is definitely gonna get worse. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna get all those energy balls, and then it's gonna slow way down to a crawl. That's good. That's good. Okay. Boom. Look at all the energy balls. Now, the thing that causes the slideshow is getting all of those energy balls out at once. And it would be possible to kill these guys a little more slowly and suck up the energy as you go, and that would take care of some of that problem. But this is just so much fun, so I don't know. One more maybe? At least one more. There's still guys down there. Okay, we're going to aim down a little more for this one, I think. There it goes. Boom. Very slideshowy still. So even with half of them... Okay, I think I killed them all. That's good. So even with half of them gone, it's still a slideshow, no question. Let's go down and collect those guys. I don't see any more silverfish down there, so I'm safe to go down. Assuming I can get a frame. Uh-oh, I heard a silverfish. That's not good. Hopefully he just was released in the back there and he's not going to come down on top of me. I'll keep an eye out for it. Oh yeah, definitely slideshowy. Most definitely a slideshow. But this should go away quite a bit faster than the other one did. So we'll just see. We'll see. So, we don't know yet exactly at what point we can do this and have it not be a slideshow, but it isn't halfway. It certainly isn't halfway. Although this was significantly better than when we filled the whole thing. No question about that. Definitely better than when we filled the whole thing. But so far, this has been... We have been sucking up balls for about 17 or 18 minutes now. And it is clearly not done. It's better than it was, though. Slideshow is starting to abate. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting reasonable frame rates back, finally. And we are a good 18 minutes in. So this is 18 minutes from when I started to kill these guys, when I jumped in. Ah, fun with energy balls. Little experience orbs are fun when you get them down to this level. And we're done. And we are done. So I got almost 48 levels out of that. I think I was down at nearly 0 when we started. So I got maybe 45, 48, somewhere around there. Several levels. Nearly 50 levels. And yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know where that... There is a... There's a silverfish floating around here somewhere. Is he inside? Oh! Well then! Okay. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting to go to the nether. Or to go to the end. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to go to the end, but, okay. I'll take it. We'll go back home. So, I guess this really is the end then, guys. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. And we'll do some more experiments with the silverfish, and I'll see if I can find a point at which it does not become a slideshow. But of course, it'll vary from computer to computer. If you've got a beefier computer than mine, which is entirely possible, this is not the most beefy computer out there, but it's not a bad one. If you have a beefier computer than mine, your mileage may vary. And of course, I'm running in server mode right now so that I can have my camera account attached. So I'm running 2 clients, but I don't think the second client really has much of an effect, because it's really not the client that's getting overloaded, it's the server that's getting overloaded. And it is definitely getting overloaded. So guys, anyway, that's all we have time for today. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. Don't leave a link. YouTube doesn't like it when you leave links. But do leave a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. We try to do this every Monday, although I occasionally miss a few. Sorry. And I won't promise that I won't miss more in the future. But anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.